This time on Flip TV News, the headlines. Kwara doctors hail Governor Abdulrazak for birthing residency training. Sami Okposo apologizes to fans. Wife. Lebanon's former PM Saad Hariri suspends political career. And finally, Nurtw may suspend operations in Lagos after Kunle police arrest. Good evening. I am Shijola Afolabi. You're welcome to Fliptvplus News. Now, news in details. Speaking at the January edition of its General Ordinary Meeting and Specific Scientific Conference on Saturday, Nurtw President Dr. Dele Abdullahi said the governor is clearly committed to growth of the health sector and deserves commendations for his efforts, especially the residency training that has now begun in the state. You are a governor that listens to us. We at ARD UITH are very grateful, as we have always enjoyed your support. You have supported our outreaches, you listen to us, and you give us the platform to reach for greater heights, Dr. Abdullahi said. Under you, the residency training started in Kwara State. This is one huge achievement we cannot push aside. We will keep reaching out to you. We hope that this open door policy that you have pushed forward, as well as your cordiality, will always be there. The residency training means that we can now train for more doctors in the state that will impact positively in the sector. In a short address to the conference, the governor commended health professionals for their selfless service to humanity and restated the administration's commitment to the improvement of facilities and workers' welfare. The governor said he took part in the Zoom meeting to understand the theme of Conference Training Act, the interpretation and controversies, especially because the state have only recently commenced the program. The keynote speaker was Dr. Onyembueze John Ugochukwu, who dwelt extensively on Residency Act of 2017 and its support for the medical professionals in the country. For us to be able to understand and draw up policies, we have to always listen to all constituencies and arguments from all divides. I am glad I'm turned in. I have listened to the issues at the stake, some of which I already knew about. Understanding these issues help us to better address the challenges, the governor said. Popular Nigerian gospel singer Sami Okposo allegedly cheated on his wife during a tour to the United States of America and asked for the forgiveness of his wife for the mistake he committed. In a lengthy Instagram post this morning that he writes, "Dear friends, I need to bring a very unfortunate incident to your attention, as I am not proud of it, but know that this is the right thing to do. As I walk in making peace with God, repenting and asking his forgiveness, I am suspending myself from all ministry work until full restoration, as this is what is proper and what I know I owe God and his people. To my wife Ozioma, I am sincerely sorry I put you through this shameful and embarrassing situation. I broke your trust and disappointed you. I want to take this moment and apologize to all fathers and mothers of the faith and ministers of the gospel for my behavior and moral failure. I won't be there if not for your investment and belief in what God has called me to do. I sincerely apologize for this embarrassing situation." The Hariri family has dominated Lebanon's sunny political landscape for more than 3 decades since the end of the country's civil war in 1990. In Lebanon's sectarian system, where parliamentary seats are allocated based on the sectarian quota, the vast majority of Sunni lawmakers are part of the Hariri's Future Movement Party. I am convinced there is no room for any positive commit opportunities to Lebanon due to the Iranian influence, indecisiveness with the international community, internal divisions and sectarian divisions, and suspending work in political life, and so is the future of the movement. And I am not running in the elections, nor will the future movement, Hariri said in his televised address on Monday. We are saying in service of our people and nation, but our decision is to suspend any direct role or responsibility in ruling representation or politics in the traditional sense, he added. Parliamentary elections are slated for May 15, 2022. Lebanese will head to the polls for the first time since a country-wide popular uprising in late 2019 and the Beirut port blast in August 2020 that killed more than 200 people and flattered several neighborhoods in the capital. Lebanon is also reeling for a continuing economic crisis that has slipped more than 3/4 of the population into poverty in the little more than 2 years. Hariri said on Monday that his goal was to prevent internal Lebanese civil war amid growing tensions and to improve the well-being of Lebanese, and said compromises Lebanese he has made with political adversaries to prevent war has weakened his ability to improve the economy. Following the deadly clash in Idumota area of Lagos Island, Lagos State, the National Union of Road Transport Workers says its operations may be suspended in Lagos State. This is coming barely 24 hours after the arrest of two of its leaders in Lagos State, Kunle and Sego, in connection with the chaos at Idumota. These are reported 2 persons were found killed during the clash between 2 functional members of a transport union in Idumota area of Lagos. The 2 factions, boys reportedly loyal to a union leader known as Kunle and Kosoko boys, have been at loggerheads over control of the territory in the bustling commercial center. It was gathered that Eyo boys expected Kosoko boys collecting levies from commercial bus drivers in the Idumota area bridge to make returns, but this latter declined. The police said Kunle and Sego are principal suspects in the recurring clashes in Idumota and its environs. RRS said Kunle and Sego have been transferred to Zone 11 on Nikon, Lagos. He said the Nurtw have followed this incident that brought Lagos Island to chaotic situation, posting danger to life and properties and grounding business and activities in the area. We hereby assure Lagosians as the national body of Nurtw that something will be done to end such conduct. We cannot continue this way, putting a bad image on the entirety of the union. This is unacceptable. For more news and updates, please stay tuned to Flip TV News. I am Shijola Afolabi. Good evening.